It is Monday. Rick Hoover says hello. Ben Graves says yo yo. Cradney says Xbox 360 Elite. Okay. Shaq presents. Finally made it. Rick Hoover. Lord have mercy. It still didn't start yet. So what now? Let's smash the like button. I forget. Yep, I agree with that. Should we all say hi to Intelitech Cities at the same time? Yes, and y'all did. Thank you very much. Shaq started using CapCut. Nice. I've used UCut before. I think that you might be my albatross. They learn to run before we learn to walk. There's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. Keep on telling me your stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. We learn to run before we learn to walk. There's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. Before the sun goes down. swelling ash, swindled years, the cracks through which the light appears, the token scroll to his skin. They keep on telling me his stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. Any plans for Halloween? Not really. I'm gonna go to work, as per usual. I wonder if one of my friends will let me borrow their fursuit for Halloween. Probably not. That'd be kind of funny. Hello, Awesome Vacuums. Good to see you here. Awesome Vacuums. I'm on break having a cigarette right now, lol. Oh, smoking in 2025? Ugh. Well, gotta get through the night shift somehow. Hey, that's valid. I get that. vacs or have any new in repair? Yeah. I've got a few new that are going to be coming up in videos soon, but I've been backlogged with videos. I need to do more maintenance videos. I've been getting a lot of compliments from consumers on those. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. There's so many videos. I'm just gonna make a poll right here. Because there's a bunch of new machines I got recently that I haven't shown. One of them might even be in frame. Yeah, the Dirt Devil stick vac is still in frame. And gotta do a video on that. I found another Hoover Elite 2. An Oric XL 9100C. Oh, Leah's here. Hi. Hi, Leah. Good to see you. Oh, also, awesome vacuums. To answer your question, just today I purchased a vacuum that I used to have not that long ago that I regretted getting rid of. Even though there's no objective reason for me to own it because I own many that are similar and better in many ways. But a friend of mine was offering it to me, and I ended up I paid $80 for it, which isn't amazing, but not terrible. It's funny because another friend of mine was offering me a Clean V2 for a while, and he said he wanted 80 out of it, and I didn't buy it. So I kind of feel bad for not buying it when I ended up buying this one for 80. So I'll probably buy that one too. I don't know. But he actually no, he said he was going to keep it, so yeah. So that worked out. But yeah, so I'm getting a... Did I just say what it was? Or did I... No, I don't know. I don't know if I just said it, but yeah. No, I'm getting another machine. You should get a drill or electric screwdriver. I have a brand new drill and impact that I bought years ago specifically for that purpose, and I cannot find the right bits for them. Do these things still... Oh no, they're finally dead. Okay, they've sat here for so long and they're finally dead. I bought these brand new, and I have an impact and a drill, both with batteries. Oh, that one's still got some juice. And that battery just died. Yep. But these have sat here for so long, and I never got the right bits for these. I never figured out what bits to use that work with these. All the bits I tried just don't fit correctly, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And then as far as the impact goes, yeah, I just can't find any bits that fit this. I don't know what I must be doing something wrong. But yeah, literally bought both of these brand new years ago, like 3 years ago. I bought these brand new, and the only reason the drill even has that wear on it is because my ex used it for some project, despite me telling him that these were mine and these were not to be touched. But it's not a big deal, obviously. Still fine. So yeah, but that's fine. I'll pop the chat out here. Leah just said boo. Yeah. And you can get bits anywhere. Yeah, in theory, that's great. That doesn't help me because, yeah, everyone tells me that. You can get bits anywhere. I'm like, okay, none of the fucking ones that I've tried have worked. So I don't know if there's an adapter that I'm missing or what. I just want a big thing of long Phillips bits and long Torx bits that fit these. That's all I need. And I've bought many from Amazon, from Lowe's, from Menards, and just not Menards, but at least the other two places, and just haven't been able to get them. Maybe I should go to Menards and see if they've got them. They probably do. Token scroll. Yep, these are dead. Somewhere I have the charger for these. Is it the impact you're having trouble with? It's both. Like, I try to lock the drill in place, you know, so that way it clamps, just like that. And then I press the button and it just spins and then it just falls out because this whole thing just unclamps. I can't get it to actually... Don't you have to hold the chuck to do that? What's a chuck? I don't know what that is. Is that this piece? Like, I know this is the torque somehow. And I know there's this button up here that says low and high. But I assume that's just torque. So it's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, this thing just free floats. It doesn't lock into place. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because I've never owned these things before. Oh, do you have to hold the chuck to do that? Yeah, I don't know. Low-key want to get a set of Japanese Makita drills? Yeah, absolutely. These things have literally sat here so long that the rubber on the back is already starting to dry rot, which really irritates me. The drill is the impact is actually brand new because that they replaced because it was bad out of the box. The drill ended up working out of the box. And these are both from 2021. So I've had these for 4 years. And still never used them. I actually meant to buy Makita, but I accidentally bought Metabo. But Metabo is Hitachi, and Hitachi makes good stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. I've actually been really happy with the customer service because they gave me a brand new Impact when mine was dead out of the box. And they sent me 2 free batteries and another charger when I only sent them the tool in the first place. So I'm happy with that. So, I mean, the customer service has been great in my experience. The chuck is the black spinning part on the drill. So the thing I was just spinning, what do you mean you have to hold it? Well, both these are dead now, so now I can't run them. I gotta find my charger and put them on the charger. Because they've been sitting here on my desk for years. Literally years. They are covered in dust. Because I've not touched them in a long time. So. I'm so mad because I pre-ordered Horizons West from my record store, which is the new Thrice record, and I still don't have it yet. I ordered the vinyl and the CD. Neither of them have come in yet, and they're supposed to come in on Friday, which was street date. So I'm really annoyed about that. I don't have my Thrice. I'm refusing to listen to the record all the way through until I get the vinyl. I've also listened to Private Music by Deftones, and I really like it, which I'm not usually a Deftones fan. I actually didn't like a lot of Deftones records. I kind of like White Pony, but it's still not great. And then I never listened to Diamond Eyes, and I never listened to any other Deftones record. This is spicy. Look at that. And it's plugged in, because I believe in living life dangerously. Sweating ashes swindled is the cracks through which the light appears. The token scroll to the skin. They keep on telling me the stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. We learn to run before we learn to walk. It's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. Is that the Note 7? No, my Note 7 is not bloated. This is a Galaxy S6. My Note 7s, which you would think would be any... Out of all the phones that I've had, you would think those would be the ones to blow up. This is an S6. And this is an S6 Edge, which is also bloated, but you can't really tell. Because it's, like, just faint enough that you can kind of not tell. But those are both bloated. This one's really bloated. None of my Note 7s are bloated. Even though you would think of any of the phones that would be bloated, it would be a Note 7. My Note 7s are still fine. It's kind of dangerous that I'm pushing on this, because this could blow up. Also, I have it plugged in, but it's not actually charging. I've heard of the Note 6 bloating. The Note 6 is not a real phone, so there's no such thing as a Note 6. No, my Note 7s are fine. Like, my Note 7 is fine. All my Note 7s are fine. See, this one's not bloating. I'm actually going to do a video on, like, how to avoid your... Oh, there's the back for the S6 that popped off because of the battery bloating. Dude, I meant S6. Yeah, this is the S6. The S7s. I've had an S7 Edge catch fire. Not the Note 7, the S7 Edge. I've had the S7 Edge catch fire on me. Like, actually, like, caught fire. I had to chuck it outside and everything. And then these phones are all fine. It's always Samsung phones for some reason. Here's a Galaxy J7 Sky Pro. That one's fine. Here's a Galaxy On 5. That's fine. Here's a Galaxy Note Fan Edition, which is the Note 7 after they fixed the battery, so that one's fine. Here's a Galaxy S4 Active. Wait, is this one fine or is this one bloating? This one has a removable battery though, so it's not a big deal. Yep, that one's not bloated. I'm gonna do a video on the other channel. Whenever I hear S7, I think of the Miele uprights. Yeah. See, it's the other way around. Whenever you say S7 in our chats, because I only think of the U1 as the U1, when you say S7, I think the Galaxy S7. Which I have somewhere in here. Where is my S7? It's somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So this is what I think of when you say S7. That's the S7. That's the S7. Swelling ash, the swing leaves, the cracks, the reach, the light appears, the token scroll to the skin. And then here, of course, as I always am sure to point out, Note 7. Take the case off. Still not bloated. Still perfect. Still perfect. Look how beautiful that is. I love this color of the Note 7. The coral blue. So pretty. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So I put in my pin. Absolutely love the Note 7. Such a beautiful phone. And here's the Note Fan Edition. I have a black Note Fan Edition somewhere, but I can't freaking find it, which makes no sense to me. But here's the Note Fan Edition, which is identical to the Note 7. It's just the different, you know, the version after they fixed the battery. It's just different color because this is the gold version, whereas this is the coral blue. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that coral blue. That is gorgeous. Such a pretty phone. Back when phones actually looked good. The Note 7, in my opinion, is the most beautiful phone they ever made. Nice and symmetrical. Plenty of ports and everything. Then here's the Note Fan Edition. For some reason, for the Note 7s and the Note FEs, the silver and gold phones have white startup screens for some reason. So this is going to be blinding. Oh, I was going to say, unless it's dead. Nope, it is not dead. Galaxy Note Fan Edition. This one's KT because it's Korean Telecom. But yeah. You keep on telling me the stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. We learn to run before we learn to walk. There's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. They keep on telling me the stars are crossed. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! So pretty. So pretty. That gold. Pretty. So pretty. We learn to run before we learn to walk. There's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. You keep on telling me your stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. We learn to run before we learn to walk. There's so much time to steal before the sun goes down. And I'm not usually an iPhone person, but the rose gold, if you remember the iPhone 6s Plus, very pretty. Very pretty. It's the iPhone 6s Plus. This is still on iOS 10.2.1. This is a really old. Hello? This is a really old version of iOS. iOS 10. Before the sun goes down, you keep on telling me the stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. I'm not gonna stream for very much longer because I actually do want to do some videos and the stream's kind of starting to cut out. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes in case you want to drop some video suggestions or anything else. But I'm going to end this stream in about 8 minutes. So. Galaxy S4 active. What about Phantom Fury versus Dyson DCO3? That is coming. Recouvert Runabout Restoration. That's also possibly coming. I don't know if I'm actually going to restore it or if I'm just going to give up and sell it to somebody else, because I don't really know what to do to restore it, other than just find another Elite that I can steal parts and stuff off of to do it. But even then, the hood is still going to be faded. I guess I could retro bright the hood, but it's still going to be scratched to shit. I have some weird Intelitech mobile ideas. Try reviewing the oldest computer as you can. Like reviewing it as like a daily computer? That is an interesting idea. When are you going to make more vacuum videos? Tonight, actually. I'm going to make one tonight. And it'll either go up tonight or more realistically tomorrow. I'm going to do something. I just don't know what yet. There's so many ideas. If only I could get that runabout. Who says you can't? I mean, shipping would be a bitch, though. That's the only thing. Because I'd give it to you for, like, next to nothing, but of course, shipping's gonna be brutal. My random air purifier that's just randomly getting really loud for no reason. I still need to open that Dyson fan. I should just do that. That's an easy video for me to put out. I should just do that. And I can start out with that. Oh, look at that, S4 active. We made before we went into the so much time. to steal before the sun goes down. You keep on telling me the stars are crossed. I think that you might be my albatross. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out for the night. Anyways, Intelitech Studios signing out. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have a good one. Peace!